Alright, we're back over here at Peaceful Acres. Again, back in time. Checking out the build as it was to compare it to as it is now. You can see they moved the tower again. Now the tower's over there instead of over there where our gatehouse is over here, and then that tower was over there somewhere. But what we're going to focus on now is these ruins. I decided to add these ruins to the fold. I hear roofs. So the thing is with these ruins, I couldn't quite figure out what was going on. Is it 3 rooms? I mean, is it like one big building with this like central big giant room over here, or was it 3 like small buildings with an enclosed courtyard, you know, walled-in courtyard? Because the thing is that some of these have windows that look into this space, so I'm not too sure what exactly was going on. Oh, you missed me. So it's like this kind of building thing here. I'm gonna say, oh shit. There's a bony skeleton there. But I say it's a building because it's got these like this piece of structure here, and then it goes around like that, and it goes around like that. It's over here. So it looks like this might have been an enclosed space, but then again, this would be looking in to this enclosed space. Like, was this continued like this over here? And then like come over here, this has like this weird thing sticking out. And then big giant fireplace over here. So I'm not an uneven fireplace at that. So I'm not sure exactly, because then you had this piece come in like that, but not the same over here. Like what? And then like it's like a piece of wall. And then you got like, oh, I can't get in there. I'm gonna use the staff. And you got like this small like little structure here. So like, what the heck was this place? But yeah, so we're gonna clear the land. We're gonna even out some of this mess like this stuff over here. Clear this spider infestation that we got going on, and whatever's going on over here. And probably gonna have to set up another altar or 2 to get some more space, because the other altar doesn't reach, and it only comes out to like somewhere. I think it only caught like a piece of the building before, right? When it came to about here. Yeah. Kill all these spoders, and we'll have a look at the land. So we'll add 3 more buildings to our Peaceful Acres village. We'll see how that goes. See, like he's got these like kind of fieldstone walls now, huh? Those are cool. Maybe we'll add some of that in there. We changed the wolf cave. A lot of wolves around. But anywho, let's go have a look at what we got going on. Got a new hat. Check it out. Got the tricorn. It's just a cosmetic one. I'm wearing the actual hat from this outfit. So yeah, so I expanded the territory. Put a flame altar down there. It's in line with this one over here. See that? So that should be in line with that one down there. The only thing is, see, that's a level 4 as well, so that I can get the same length as the previous one. The only thing is I couldn't set it back too far because of that cliff is there. I probably should have cut a hole in the rock and set it in. Hindsight is 20/20, right? But yeah, so that gives me that length in the front there to bump this up, just so we can get some of that stuff across the street. Whoops. Across the street there. Across the road. Across the street. Across the path. And then I also put one over here. As you can see, like I said, hindsight is 20/20, so I cut a big hole in the rock trying to place that properly. And that one's also a level 4. But that one's... the border of that one and the border of this one just overlap. So anyway, so I did that. I claimed this area up on top as well. Cleared out all the trees, cleared out the spoders, leveled down the ground because the ground was extremely tore up. And so we're probably going to reclaim these ruins as well. I thought it was supposed to be like one big structure, but this thing doesn't make no sense because look, you got a big room here with the fireplace, right? The fireplace is completely not symmetrical. It's a little bit more space on this side. Right? This room, like you got windows there, and then like what's going on? Like I don't understand what's going on here. You got, is this 3 windows here? And then you got 2 windows there, but then this thing pops out here. Right? And then you got this wall that comes out. And what was it supposed to do on this side? The same thing? And this was a doorway? To what? Another big room hall place? Because then what was this going to be? What was this? Like a little side room? Because if this comes out this far, you don't have that much space here to walk. Right? Is that a hole there? So then now you have this big room, and so I think might have been a door out this way, possibly. Right? Because then if you go through this door, you're in like another little room, which for some reason has a window that looks into the big room. Then if you go through this door, you're in another room, right? I think. Which again doesn't make sense. Because then you got windows looking in here, and then another window looking back into this room. So what the heck? So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to make this a house, and then this a house. And we'll clean it all up so it looks a little bit, you know, maybe so that these walls so much aren't here. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but that's what we're going to do. Alright, here's a little update. So I got tired of hopping up this stupid mountainside, so I made a path. Let me tell you what an exercise in salt this thing was. Just to get this a little bit like natural looking. It still looks kind of steep, but I'm not going to mess with it anymore because I swear to God I lose my mind with these freaking, this rake tool. So yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some like fences or something at an angle just to make it look like it's holding up that dirt. Like shoring it up, and then we'll put a rail on that. So we also got the path going this way. It took me a few tries to get it lower down because he kept trying to make it higher than the grass and I didn't want it. So I kept having to hit the crosshair for the rake like down here so that it would lower the terrain. So I'm not going to tell you too much about what I'm doing here. So it's kind of going to be a surprise. So we had the that one spider cocoon kept spawning over here out of the whole bunch that were in these ruins. So I decided to put this cage here, and so when it spawns and breaks open, it just stays in this cage and it won't bother us. But then I left and came back. I went like across the map to do something and came back, and now there was another one in there. Like another cocoon, and then that cocoon broke. Now he's got a boy. He's got his boy. Ooh, big mad. You big mad. You have big mad. So with this house, we're going to do like a little piece of a second story. I'm not going to tell you too much about that. We're just going to get into it, do it, and get it done. This person decided to use some flintstone to start rebuilding this house instead of the, what do you call this? What's this? What do we got here? Roughly cut stone block is what this is. So this was all destroyed, so they came in with some flintstone because maybe they didn't have enough coin to get some stone cut, some regular stone cut. So they did that. This rebuilding is being done with it's just regular stone block, just because this person were able to get some freshly cut stone, but they couldn't quite get it to match this because this is probably really old. Nobody knows what these ruins are for or are from. And we'll see later on what we're going to do with this building here. All the buildings are going to have the flintstone floor. This building, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with yet. We'll figure that out. And we'll figure out what we're going to do with that. I kind of know what I'm going to do with this one, but I'm not too sure with this one. We're going to have some space. But we'll see. Be nice if this thing could remove like these things. Or have a tool that does that. Well, that would help. Did the crookedy door. Have to do a little Minecrafting over here on that. Why is it getting so dark when I try to look at that? Because there's no like cross piece. We can probably put like a window or a maybe a shelf or something. Or maybe like that big sign thing that the Alchemist blueprints are on. Maybe we could do that. Put that there to cover it. Yeah, I'm not so sure about how I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do in here, but I'll surprise you all with that. I'm just gonna get right into it. Shut up! And lastly, I believe that instead of doing a water feature down there for now, we're gonna do one up here. What we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna put ice in here to make this look like this is all water. And have it come out like to here or something, and maybe pour down here into a pool. Did we talk about that already? We might have. We'll see. We'll have it pour down here, and maybe, you know, have like a small pool over here or something like that. And we'll see about, you know, maybe having it come out this way a little bit. But then the path is right down there. So we'd have to put it there and then have the path like go over it with like a little bridgey bridge, right? Well, we could do something like that. So if it comes down there and then it comes down, like maybe this could be the water feature I was looking for. But the problem is that when it comes down here, it wants to go that way, the hill, the slope. So I kind of like it to go down and around that way, but you have a pour down there and then come down this way. Boop. Right? And then I go towards that little dip that's around there and come around by that stable and then right by the house right there. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just leave it like a little lake. Maybe make it look like it's draining down into something over here. We'll have to see about that. We'll have to see about that. But anyway, let me get to it. I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff, and then I'm going to come back and take you on a little tour. It'll be these three structures, and who knows, we'll see what else we might have, depending on what's going on. Alright, I'll see what I can do here about this pathway. But I think it looks good enough for now to keep it that way. Even the dirt on the side, I'm not going to put no grass on the side because I want it to be the dirt. I want it to make it look like, you know, it's been washed away maybe. And we'll do a couple other things. Got the doggy. Looks like I need one more. I think 3 is enough. But let's go get one more. Just gonna do a quick snatch. Ready? It's right there in that nest. stamina holds out. There it is. You can even see it right there. And mine. We're off. Just got to do a quick getaway. Leave them in the dust. As long as we get far enough away, they'll leave us alone. Just quick descent. Quick. Alright, nobody was there. So we did it. Ha! Here we go. Now we get 3 complete sets that we can use to decorate around, along with this other stuff here. Got a Cyclops torso and a left arm, so we got to find out where the other ones are. I suspect I probably have to go back into the hollow halls that had the 2 Cyclops together. Probably. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Those guys are a pain. I have to cheese them with the bow after a while. Hey, whoa. Don't sneak up on me like that. I do a little ha and a little ha. I do it. Now there it is. There's our spread. See, just from here we're in the spire. Let's have a look. Go see how we did. We're going to come in for a nice little flying approach so we can see everything as it's coming up here. Gatehouse, farmer's house, the carpenter's place, there's the inn, broken tower, the hunter's place, there's the blacksmith. And now we got the trees popping in. Alright. There you go. Look at this. This took quite a while. But first, let's look at what we did with this path. So I tried to even it out just a little bit more. I think I kind of got it in a good spot. The only problem is that every time you load in the game, it kind of does a little weird thing when it renders in all this stuff. But anyway, we put up our rickety fence for our rickety path. Put some of these extra fences here to make it look like it's probably trying to be retained. Alright. This down here is going to be... this is going to be where we're going to put the underground storage, so that the stuff we need in the magic chests will be down there. This way we can build around the base without having to keep running back and picking up items. So let's have a look. So there's this spider. I think I pointed him out before, maybe. This egg just keeps spawning, even though like we have a flame down. So he's got his nice little cage going on with his little house. These are just some banners that I was trying to see what was going on. Maybe we could use them as curtains, but they're too big. So let's see what we got. We got our path climbing up, going into our place. And here you have our 2 joints. Oh, I didn't put the guy out yet. I didn't bring the guy up here. Anyway. So this place was the big room. Started out as the big room with the fireplace. Right? And this I turned into like a sort of clothing and armor type store shop. And this is where May, what's her name? even say her name? This lady. Mei Yin Chen. What are you doing? You came up here to lay on the floor like a vagabond? So let's have a look. We use some of our newfound prop positional fine-tuning. How do you even say that? Do I have any props I can try it with? No. Anyway, you could do the fine-tuning and stuff so that you could swivel things around and push them into the wall or blend them together like these two lights we did here. So I did that at a couple other spots, but it seems like it's having a little difficulty because it depends on the actions that you do. Depends on whether or not your cursor's on a wall or if it's on like a flat surface like that. So I had a little trouble placing, so some of them are not quite even and I have to come back and fix them up. Got some bronze gates or banisters or railings or whatever they are as the windows, as the big storefront windows. And that's just some, I guess, jail cages they call them. Got some urns and some flower pots upside down, just a little bit of decoration. We got some signage. I don't know, call it crane something or other maybe. I don't know what you want to call it. It's the first person there. So yeah, this is the outfit that May makes for you. So I put that up here on a mannequin so it just looks like it's part of the advertisement. This is our weird roof. This is the ornamental granite roof tile. So this actually looks good as a floor, I think. So I'm going to try using this as a floor somewhere. Yeah, so we just did a weird kind of, I forget what kind of roof you call it, but you know, you just wrap it around hut style. Alright, a little more advertisements, some more decorations. What's going on inside? Have a look, see. There you go, look at this. Spent a lot of time with the decorations and stuff, and kind of was starting to get out of hand. Well, here you go, you got your mannequins, some of them got some armor stuff on them that I had, armor and costume stuff. Some crates for the extras, if you ever get extras. You got some plants going around to spruce up the place. Got this odd lighting that I decided to try. There's the same thing on the roof. Got this wing out here. This is part of the original, and then this whole wing over here was all a new addition. And then back here is part of the original. There's like a little changing area. You can come do your changing into your costume or your outfit or whatever. And if you need some alterations, you can you come over here and do some alterations with your sewing stuff. So you got your spindles and your needles and your thread over there. That's basically just the first version of this thing that you get. So I just kind of like sunk it in the ground inside the table so that just that top is showing up. You got some books, you got some food on the table like she was having a meal, and she comes over here and she can look up some lore or sewing techniques. And over here you got your ledgers for your sales, little sales and stuff. Stuff on the shelves over here. Food that they just cooked up, and this will be her bedroom. I added this whole wall wasn't here, so I added this room here. So, and this will be her bedroom. It's a little sparse, but you know, we could always add stuff to that. So use these kind of windows here just for this. Alright, so that's her place. And then go have a look outside. See, and then we did this kind of weird lighting like we did in the Carpenters place, but instead of the white, we used the yellow, just to help give it a little more illumination. Listen, I don't know why you're on the ground over there, but you're about to go back. So I didn't put any of the flower pots on this one, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna put urns all the way around. But I keep forgetting about this hole over there. No, I didn't. So there you go. That's the outside of this place. And I decided to keep the spider as an attraction. Just like a little green light. Ooh. Big Mad. Ooh, you Big Mad. Little feisty guy. So yeah. So then I extended the roof lighting up a little bit so that it has like this kind of weird kind of spine of light. And then, of course, I left the little bits of the old wall that used to stick up. I even utilized a part of this in the signage. So yeah, and I think what I'm gonna do also is probably follow through around the whole rim like this, just to make it look more fancier and more like a shop's happening type of stuff going on. Where is May anyway? She disappeared. She's wandering back and forth over here. Now this little place, I haven't decided what to do with it yet, so I'm just not sure. So I decided to leave it. This way, in the interest of getting the build going and getting the video out before it got too long. Here's our ancient statue that nobody knows what it is because it's been here since before anybody knew what it is. Since before anybody could remember. And so this place is going to be where this guy lives. Hugo Vanderhall, the librarian guy. So this place is going to be where he collects all the old, because he said he was a librarian when I picked him up. So he used to be in the bottom house of the Alchemist gatehouse over there, the bottom dwelling, but I picked up the assistant for the Alchemist, so she lives there now. So I gave him this place. So what I basically did was just, I expanded the small space a little bit so that it was a bigger building. And I put some tables around and I just spammed books everywhere. I made so many books. I spent so much time gathering resources and just making books and shelves and doors and windows and bottles and food and all this kind of stuff. So I just wanted this to look as cluttered as possible and just make it look like this guy's trying to collect every book in the world that's still readable to try to salvage it for future humanity once the shroud has been eliminated. And then here's the Alchemist wall hanging that we went and got the second half for to add to the pile. So we put that there just so it looks like it's some more ancient lore that he picked up to go through. So we go all the way around the back and just want it to look like everything's like falling over here, like book stacks look like they're about to fall over any minute now. Right, you got a little section back here where somebody could be studying some lore, and then of course you come back here and you got yourself a little loo. Do your business. Can't really sit here because I think this beam right here blocks, but the look is fine. It looks the part. So we do some decorations up. Look at this, look at that. You got your back door out in the back. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, and then we go upstairs. So we still got like lots of books around. We go upstairs to this place, and then this is like where the upper storage is. The archives and whatnot. So you got just lots more books just piled up everywhere, jumbled around, falling down off of these rickety piles. They're even stacking them up on the light fixtures. Just don't know where to put them. There's another table where somebody might have been studying at one point. Just lots and lots and lots of books, and then you got the two like kind of lofty areas to store stuff. And a couple chests and just tons and tons of books. And in these chests over here, I just got all the excess surplus stuff that I have left over. Lamps and these platters and cups over here, and then like in this one is all plant stuff, flowers and whatnot, decoration, and this is all like crockery. A little bit of crockery I still have left over. And then yeah, so they're stacking them up in the book and light fixtures. And go up this one. Got a little more over here as well. And then in this one we got, here's all our raw books, and then here's all the leftover books that we have left from what we made. And then of course our surplus of windows, some of which we didn't use. And these prison fences, these are pretty cool for certain things. So, and then wooden tavern counter and stuff. So yeah, so I put these windows up here, and then like there's 2 of those metal bar things, or 3 of those metal bar things in the corner there to take up the gap. Right, and then this is the bedroom for this guy. We haven't put him in here yet. We haven't assigned him yet. And then he's got his nice little bedroom where he can relax, chill out. Of course, there's some books in here as well. Then you got your balcony, little balcony area. So these things are really cool. These big giant support pillars. You can make these straight out of the crafting bench. So and then you get your benches here. I can't sit on these as well. I think I have to move the bench away from the wall a little bit maybe. And there you go. So I think we're gonna leave this for now. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna leave this just as the size it is now. Maybe have an upper story that's a little bit bigger, or just maybe make this just like a single story like this small place, or if I should have an extension on the back of it, or what. So I haven't figured out all that out yet, but so let's see if we could do a little list. Try to see if we can get right there. Gonna be a screenshot. Screenshot saved. Alright, so I'm gonna let this one go. I'm gonna process the video and stuff and get it going. I'm gonna figure out what else we're gonna build here. Because we only got like 10 NPCs and I believe there's like 20, right? So we still got a lot of stuff to do. We can be up there by that tower. We can be up on this cliffside over here. You know, you can't really go behind this tower because I think the wall is right there, the perimeter. But we can get some stuff going on these little ledges right here. And on top of that, we have a lot of space on top of this thing across the little valley. So I was up there before because the stupid hunter opened the door down there and let the dog out, and now I can't find the dog. The dog ran away. You believe that? My video game dog ran away. So I climbed up there trying to see if it was around, because you want to see something funny? You want to see something crazy? Because this is why I went all the way up there looking for him, even though he was in this house to begin with. Check this out. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on a second. Put the HUD back on. Get rid of that. Did you see that right there? See that right there? Right where my crosshair is? You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. That's Marianne Reed. Okay. Why is she over there? I don't know, because when I spawned her in right by the flame. So why the heck is she way out there? So of course, naturally, I'm like, well, if she can be way up there, then that dog must be around up here on one of these cliff tops. Because I can't find him nowhere, no how. And when you get near them, they bark. So you'd hear them, and I haven't heard no barking anywhere. I put down food in the bowl, thinking that maybe that'll trigger it to come to eat. Nope. Didn't come to sleep. Nope. I picked up the bed and the food, thinking I could see the little icon that says it needs bed and food somewhere floating around. Nope. I don't know where my dog is. I just don't know where my dog is. And I'm upset about it. Anyway, stupid hunter. So yeah, so that's 2 more houses over here at the Peaceful Acres building. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment and let me know what kind of house we can do here. Do we want to do like an archery station? Like we can maybe extend this out this way a little bit more and then down to here and have some targets set up on the inside and display some bows around. Maybe we put Jaeger in there. Or we could, what you doing? You know? Any suggestions you guys got? Feel free. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Yo, we're up to like 87 freaking subscribers. You guys are awesome. I can't believe it. What the heck's wrong with you guys? 87. Anyway. So we'll send this one out, and then we'll come back and see what else we got going on. Because I still need a lot of supplies. I still need to do some decorations in all of these other places. But it's very overwhelming. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Peace, love, and hair grease.